We all know Sezane is famous for their knitwear, and I feel like one piece in particular that's the most popular is the Gaspard jumper. This is what I'm wearing right now. Today we're going to style it up in 7 different ways. So if you wanted to wear one jumper for a whole week, then I've got you covered. The great thing about this jumper is that it is a cardigan, but it's also kind of a reversible option. So you can wear it as a jumper, as a cardigan. You can kind of wear it buttoned up as a top. I can wear it open over like a vest top or another top underneath. So I've kind of got 3 different ways to wear it. And my next favorite thing is the color. I just love this shade. It's like this oatmeal-y light beige. I can't remember the exact color, but I'm going to pop the Gaspard that I have on the screen here. I think I was between 2 colors when I got this. I have this now for almost 2 years. I got it for my birthday in 2022. I got gifted, not from Sezane, but someone gave me a gift of a Sezane voucher, and I got this with it. And I had wanted it for so long, and I just see it all over Pinterest and all over other kind of influencers and stuff. So I was really happy to get it. And I have to say, 2 years on, the condition is still so good. I don't really debobble this one because it's a little bit mohair. Um, I don't find it as like easy to debobble because it's naturally quite fluffy anyway. But I don't feel like I need to. Like I could just pull off 2 little bobbles there, and that's it. I mean, I could maybe debobble a little bit the side, but I wear it so much. I wear it all year round. I wear it through summer, through autumn, through winter, and into spring. And for the amount of times I have worn this, it is in such good condition still. I'm just going to quickly check the fabric content because I'm not sure off by heart. It has 37% super kid mohair, 37% baby alpaca, and 26% polyamide. When I'm taking care of this jumper, I just put it in a hand wash spin in my washing machine, and I turn down the spin cycle so it's kind of as gentle as possible, and then I'll just dry it on like radiator or a clothing like air dry basically. The washing instructions on the care label, they say wash in cold water, which I will only wash at 30 degrees anyway, which isn't necessarily cold, but it says do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry flat, you can iron it, and you can dry clean it. But I just find, the hand wash setting on your machine, if you have it, is just so handy. There's no point trying to tuck this back in because I am about to change my clothes, try on some outfits. I haven't put these outfits together just yet. I kind of wanted to just kind of do it on like spur of the moment thing and just try things on and see how they look. But I have some outfits in mind of how I'm going to style this because of basically how I've worn it for the last 2 years. So one cardigan styled in 7 different ways, a whole week of outfits. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this first outfit is definitely a more spring/summer kind of vibe, but I kind of wanted to start off with this and maybe show you how you wear it throughout the year. I kept it really neutral because I just kind of wanted to play up the neutral tone of the cardigan. I kind of kept everything very like soft and cream and white and beige, and I think it just makes it look really elegant even though it's a very relaxed outfit if you think about the pieces. So I've got like a vest top, a pair of jeans, and a cardigan. I think the cute little bag and the nice shoes make it look a little bit more elegant as well. I think it's just a really sweet look. This is the kind of thing I would wear during the summer when it's not super hot. Maybe I'm going out for like a brunch or just going out to kind of wander around London. These shoes are surprisingly comfy for wandering. And yeah, I just think this is a really nice way to wear it. It's just very easygoing with it open as a cardigan. I could always kind of button up a few buttons if it got chilly. But yeah, or I can take it off and kind of throw it on over my shoulders and tie it around if it gets warmer. But yeah, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror here, so I'm kind of seeing what I'm talking through. But yeah, this is just a very easy, elegant, classy, neutral, very, if I think about my style words, it's very like grounding, but then elevated. Like I said in my last how to reset your style video, 2 of my style words were grounded and elevated, and I was like, how do I ground something and elevate it at the same time? It kind of seems like opposite things, but this is exactly that. Like it's very relaxed, it's very chill, but it's elevated. I've got kind of nice little like gold earrings and gold necklace, got my rings on, all the little finishing touches are there. I've got some nice shoes and a nice bag. It is elevated, but it's very very easy and very chill. So this is probably the way I've worn it the most, is just with these kind of tuxedo style trousers, very relaxed. They do definitely dress up the cardigan. It's a very slick, chic look, but then I like to dress it down with a pair of Converse. So it kind of ticks the boxes for my very classic style, like with a classic cardigan, a classic pair of trousers. But then I've just made it more relaxed with my trainers. So I feel like if I put like a fancy shoe with it, it might feel a bit too classic and too elegant, if there's such a thing. But yeah, with the trainers, it definitely just brings it back to my style a little bit more. With this outfit as well, I'd probably just pop on this kind of black shoulder bag, or when it has a longer strap as well, it can be a crossbody bag. But it's just a really like handy little bag. It doesn't really like take or add to the outfit in any way. It kind of just blends into all the black items. And I've just thrown on my trench coat as well, just to kind of dress it a bit more for either autumn or spring, I would say this is. Unless I want to layer some thermals underneath it, and maybe I could get away with it for winter. But I think for my trench coat, I definitely reserve this for those milder months. Mild but cold. And I just think this is a very, very cool and classic outfit. The trench coat just adds a little bit more classic like feel into it as well. But I think because it's a bit of a different trench coat, it has these kind of like tie details. It's unlined. It's quite just like floaty. I feel like it adds just that kind of cool, effortless, relaxed vibe as well that are in my style words. We have that kind of relaxed and grounded, I think, coming through here. Okay, so my next outfit is one that I'm kind of thinking is like a cute date night, maybe like a slightly more casual date night or like a day date. And it possibly for Valentine's, because February is so cold and you can kind of get away with a cozy coat and a matching scarf. I love this little set. I feel like it's just a really sweet little combination with the scarf and the matching coat. So I've styled it again as a cardigan. I've unbuttoned a couple more buttons so I can kind of like have a bit more of a V-neck. And I've also added like a longer necklace just to kind of highlight that V and just to kind of draw the eye down as well. Especially if I'm going on a date, maybe I want his eyes down here a little bit, just a little. I've tucked it into my ginger and dandelion bloat-friendly jeans, which again are going to be amazing for, you know, a date if you're going out to eat like a whole pizza or big massive bowl of pasta. So I thought that was a great option, but also I just wear them when I'm not bloated as well, because they're just a really nice fit. Slightly looser around the waist when I'm not bloated, but that's okay. And then I just cuffed them ever so slightly and popped on a little kitten heel. So this is why I think it could be good for like a day date, because if you have lots of walking to do, for whatever you're doing that day, you're like maybe popping out in a lunch break and you're still going to work or whatever. So I just thought it's cute and feminine and elegant and sophisticated, but it's still very comfy. So it's taking like a little bit of the feminine edge that I like to have. Still feels quite classic with like classic cardi and a pair of jeans. Feminine touch with like the little heel and the neckline and the necklace and stuff. And then I've also let my hair down to kind of just maybe sit on my shoulder a little bit. And then we have my little bag, which again, quite a classic style, but it's also given me those kind of like grounded and just very peaceful vibes, very feminine energies, very grounded and relaxed and kind of receptive. Maybe this is too deep for an outfit analysis, but that's how I'm feeling in this outfit. Okay, this outfit is like a little bit more of that kind of quiet luxury, old money kind of vibe. So I've styled the cardigan as a jumper this time with the buttons at the back, and I've tucked it like fully whole around into a pair of just cream wide leg trousers. And anytime I wear these, they feel very classy and elegant to me. And it's probably the color and the cut. They're just very, and the drape. They're kind of drapey, and they make me just kind of feel a little bit like someone who might, you know, be like 50 and go on cruises all the time. I pair them with some loafers as well, and I feel like even that kind of adds to that kind of old money kind of vibe. The very like traditional or it's heritage kind of vibe. And then I thought maybe I would just dress it down a little bit by putting my bag crossbody. So this just kind of feels a little bit more relaxed and maybe a little bit more me, with this bag on it. And this is just one that I have for years from ASOS. I always get questions about it, but I literally got it like 5 years ago. But this just feels very easy and very chic, very work appropriate, very comfortable with the flat shoes. But yeah, I really like this. And again, it just has that kind of neutral, muted palette, very grounded, very elegant, very classy. You can also just carry your bag like a little bit under your arm, which again feels a little bit fancier. And I've also thrown on just some little like pearl and gold earrings as well. Really nice. These ones are from Linear. Um, yeah, I love these, and I think they just kind of pull the whole like classy, elevated, old money vibe together. Okay, so my next outfit, I wasn't gonna wear this fur coat, but or faux fur, but it was just sitting there, and I thought, why not try it out? This is another one of my many personalities that are in my wardrobe. This is a bit more of an edgy look, and to be honest, I used to wear this coat so much. Like a leopard print faux fur coat was my signature piece for pretty much all of autumn, winter, and spring. Like 10 years ago, my husband, then boyfriend, got me one from New Look, I think, for one Christmas, like our first or second Christmas together, and I wore it straight for like 6 years. And then I got this one when I moved to London on Vinted, and for the last couple of years, I just haven't really worn it. So I thought, why not pull it out? Although I am thinking I may tailor it to be a bit more of like a short coat. I don't know how much I'd wear that, but I feel like this is a bit of a funny length. But I wanted to just kind of show how you can get a whole different vibe with this cardigan. Like it just kind of goes with any style personality. So I've gone for if you don't know, my style personalities are kind of like classic, with a bit of edgy and a bit of feminine, separate from my style words, which are relaxed, grounded, and elevated. My style personalities are like just those typical kind of like feminine, preppy, boho, those kind of ones. But this is definitely a bit more of an edgy look for me. Got my faux leather trousers on. I popped on the leopard print belt before I realized I was going to put this coat on. But doing two different leopard prints in one outfit is not something that I'm opposed to. Um, I think it's kind of cool. It just adds even more personality. And then I threw on some boots as well, just to kind of really ground it and just make it very comfortable and cool. And I feel like because they kind of look like a similar fabric to the trouser, it just kind of like elongates my legs and just runs from trouser straight to boot. And then I just popped on this little black handbag because I thought it'd be cute. Okay, I'm just gonna slip this outfit in here quickly because I just looked at my notes and realized this is how I wanted to style it with the leather trousers, is to have the roll neck and just layered underneath it with the cardigan. So both outfits are obviously great, but I think this is quite a cool way to wear it in the really cold months. I mentioned this in my latest Maximize Your Wardrobe video, kind of where I was sharing layering tips on how to get the most out of your wardrobe all year round. But yeah, I just love a roll neck underneath like a V-neck cardigan. And this cardigan with just a few buttons open is basically a V-neck cardigan. Just think this looks really cool, and it's a nice way to dress up what would have been just like a black roll neck, black trousers and black boots and a black bag. And this just kind of gives it a little bit more of a look, a little bit more depth. And I love to wear this color all year round. So it's nice to pair it with black in the winter. So taking it back to summer, I'm literally recreating an outfit I wore in July 22 in Paris. Different shoes, but I didn't have those shoes then, and this is probably how I'd style it now for a more comfortable day. I had like a tiny little kitten heel on for the actual outfit. Yes, I just took this out of my summer wardrobe, so it is super crease, and I just didn't steam it, and I'm sorry, but also I'm not sorry, because it's going straight back in and it's going to be folded again. This is just the perfect piece to throw on for those kind of summery but like a little bit breezy days where you still need your arms and stuff covered, and you're going to be going in and out of like cafes and restaurants and museums and places that have aircon in the summer, so you want that kind of coverage, but you still want to be able to like be cool and wear a linen dress and feel summery. And I think because the color of this as well, I know they do so many different colors, but it just, it feels very seasonless. It just feels very easy to wear. And then just this little tan bag is what I brought with me. I could also do my little black bag, or any of my bags with this outfit. But I thought the tan was just kind of a nice addition, like to kind of bring me up to like the 3 color rule. So I had beige, black, and now I have brown. I also put on some pearl earrings as well. Pretty sure these are the ones I wore in Paris with it. I vaguely remember. Let me pop some photos on the screen if I have them. But yeah, it's just very easy. And then I can also throw the cardigan, I take it off and kind of tie it around my shoulders if it's too warm. Or like, I think mainly the way I was wearing it in Paris was just like throw it over my bag like that. Very dangerous. I'd probably actually tie it on, to be fair. Let me see. And even though it is an expensive cardigan, I didn't feel like this damaged it at all. But yeah, I think this is probably how I wore my cardigan for most of the summer. But it was really handy to just have it and just kind of have it as an option. And even just thrown on my bag like that, it's still adding that extra color to my outfit. So yeah, I really love this. It's just such an easy way to wear it. Yeah, throw it on over like a little linen summer dress, and it just feels so cool. And it's just the perfect little thing. Then I know I actually wore this outfit going to the Louvre, and I remember having this on in the museum and just being nice and toasty. Okay, and if that was Paris in the summer, I feel like this is Paris in the winter, or at least the autumn. So this is the last outfit, and I kind of just love it. It's quite different for me. If you know me and you know my videos, I don't wear mini skirts all that often, but it's something I really want to wear more of, really want to wear more of. So that is why I got this little knitted midi skirt last autumn. It's knitted, so it's really stretchy, really comfy. And then I just love a sheer tights and a knee-high boot. I think this is, I was watching one of Alyssa Beltampo's videos yesterday, and she was saying how she's in her bombshell era. And I'm like, I love that. And that's kind of how I want to feel when I'm wearing something like this. It's just like a little bit of a bombshell. Just very like, I feel like French and Parisian women, when they get dressed, they just look effortlessly sexy, and it just gives that bombshell vibe. It's like the kind of just like effortless bombshell, and that's a part of my style I would really like to develop. I feel like sometimes I'm almost like afraid to be too sexy, which is stupid. I'm not saying like I am too sexy, but it's almost like I'm afraid to like reveal too much skin, or afraid, I don't know what of. I'm sure growing up as a teenage girl, like I was repeatedly told not to wear something too short, or don't, show your boobs, and don't show this and don't show that, or this will happen and boys will take advantage. And I feel like that's definitely stayed with me. So I don't love to show too much skin. But it's my skin, and I want to show it if I want to show it. So this is the outfit. I've kind of gone for the mini jacket to really play up the mini proportions, like the mini skirt and the shorter jacket. I was going to go for a trench coat, but I just thought, nah, I like the look of this. And then I've got the same bag again. But I just think even like the underneath outfit, just as on its own, but I like the jacket, I absolutely love it. Love these boots. They're quite a comfortable heel as well. So they're handy enough for walking around in. I would 100% wear this if I went to Paris or wherever. I mean, I kind of need to wear it in London probably first. Again, I've kept the neckline quite kind of sexy, seductive even. So it's quite off the shoulder, a little bit of skin, but so that I'm not feeling too feminine with like a skirt and a cardigan. I've gone for kind of like chunkier jewellery to just really play up the kind of maybe a slight more edge to balance the feminine, and to just keep this feeling quite, I don't want to feel like girly, I want to feel sexy. But it's a very comfortable outfit, very cool. I think because it's so neutral, it still definitely works for my aesthetic, and for my personal style. But it's like a slightly new direction for my personal style, or like a new little kind of road off of what my normal style is. But it still very much feels like me. So also just want to jump in and say, do I think this cardigan is worth £100? And I kind of want to say yes, even though I didn't spend my own money on it. I had £100 voucher, so I literally just outright bought this cardigan. I was gonna say the Sezane cardigan, the Gaspard cardigan. But I definitely think it's worth it, and I think I will invest more in Sezane knitwear in the future, because I'm literally wearing nothing under this right now, and it's not itchy. I could happily wear this as it is, and it doesn't feel like it rubs or itches in any of the wrong places. You obviously can wear you know, layers underneath it if you find wool itchy, but I do find some mohair itchy, but this one is just not for me. I'm not super sensitive to it, but this is a good one. Also, I've gotten so much wear out of it. As you can see, I can style it in so many different ways. I've worn it so much over the last 2 years, and because the quality has really stood the test of time, um, as everyone says, I definitely think it's worth it, and I think I'm going to invest in a new one at the end of my no buy year. I hope you enjoyed those outfits. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate if you do so. I make capsule wardrobe videos, styling videos, no buy and mindful shopping content. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, then why wouldn't you subscribe? Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.